Hello, everyone. We're back discussing the word search from the Past and Future Box chapter from There's Treasure Inside. Once again, we're going outside the chapter. I know, that's against the rules. My view, if you haven't already heard it, is as long as the clue originates in the chapter, things like doing research, referencing other books like Ready Player One, or referencing other parts of the book, it's fair game. Quick context, the mechanic we've established in the last video is that we're grouping the words from the word search by length of the words. So we have 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8-letter words in the word search. And today we're talking about the 8-letter group. So there are exactly 2 8-letter words in the word search, 19 and Sapphire, and there's not much ambiguity. There's no potential third word to consider. So this is where I started because it was simple. There were only 2 words. So the thing I tried is taking those 2 words, 19 and Sapphire, and starting with Sapphire, and applying an A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on, cipher to it. And when you do that, the S in Sapphire equals 19, matching the other word, and the A equals 1. If you go to page 19 in the book, you're at chapter 1, which happens to be titled The 120 Carat Sapphire. This is an aha moment for me. I don't think that's by chance that we got 2 words, 19 and Sapphire, and there happens to be a chapter called The 120 Carat Sapphire on page 19, chapter 1. So we use the S and the A. What do we do with the rest of the word on this page? So we have PPHIRE. So if you apply that same logic, you end up with the numbers 16, 16, 8, 9, 18, 5. So I tried a bunch of different things on this page, but the thing that worked was starting with the handwritten note and counting that amount of letters in the text. So starting with a plan that changed the word, counting 16 letters, ignoring spaces, and see where that lands. So first we count 16 letters, we get a D, we count another 16 letters from there, we get an A, E, H, L, A, which is not a word. But if you convert it back into numbers, you get 4, 1, 5, 8, 12, 1. And I'm always looking to convert things to latitude. So first I originally converted that to a decimal latitude before realizing that perfectly fits into a degrees, minutes, seconds latitude. So 41 degrees, 58 minutes, and 121 seconds, which converts almost exactly to, when you convert it to decimal, to 42 degrees north latitude. It's off by 1 degree. So if it was 120, it would be exactly 42 degrees north. But it's that extra second puts it because it's 121 instead of 120. It puts it at about 100 feet north of the 42nd latitude. So let's talk about the probability this happens by chance. So for the first 2 digits, because I know some people are skeptical and they're going to say you shouldn't go to the other parts of the book. This is confirmation bias. Well, I didn't have any when I did this. I didn't have any place I was looking for. I wasn't looking for the 42nd latitude. This is the first thing I did, and being able to convert the decimal to not the decimal, the degree latitude to a decimal latitude almost precisely was very convincing for me. And let's talk about the probability this happens by chance. So the U.S. intersects about 25 degrees latitude. Anything from 24 to 49 would work. You have about a 1 in 4 chance of getting a number that works as the first 2 digits of a latitude. If you think about those 3 zeros that we get in this converted latitude, that's like rolling a 10-sided die 3 times. So that's and getting a 0 each time. That the odds of that happening are about exactly 1 in 1,000. If you put that together, we have about a 1 in 4,000 probability of this happening by chance, without layering all the other confirmers, like page 19 has a giant sapphire next to it. I'm not 100% sure what this means, this 42 degrees. Maybe it's just a reference to the Hitchhiker's Guide, the galaxy, and it's just the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Maybe it puts us in New York, 100 feet north of the border. I'm not sure, but I have a lot of confidence that this is not an accident. That's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.